Hi fam and happy Sunday. Our latest will be about Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema. Floyd had an interview with Shivambu yesterday. In that interview, he said that certain leaders within the EFF were aware that he was leaving EFF to join MK. The only person who was kept in the dark was Julius Malema. Floyd further said he didn't see a need to disclose this to Julius Malema before he handed in his resignation. Floyd and Julius Malema had a very good relationship before their fallout, before Floyd Shivambu decided to join MK. After Floyd joined MK, it seems like their brotherhood also ended during that time. They are now denying to have been friends with each other. Listen to some of their old and recent clips where they spoke about their relationship in the next slide. Please remember to also leave your comments down below and let us know of your take regarding this. And that's all we have for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you again next time. Bye.
A lot of people, and I'll say including myself, have just been wondering about how have you been since Floyd Shivambu left? Because I think it's one thing to lose a comrade, but it's another to actually lose someone you had considered a brother, and I wonder if that kind of relationship still exists. But I'll start there. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing very well. The leadership of the EFF remains intact, although his departure was painful, but I got some sense of relief. I don't know why. It was as if I've put down some heavy load. So it's not always that bad things will always produce bad results. Perhaps at times they do produce very good results. So we're fine. We're rocking.
You're rocking. Is that as the EFF? What about you and him? Is there an opportunity?
No. I don't have anything to do with him.
No friendship anymore?
No. I don't. What brought us together was a common purpose. We met in the trenches. We didn't meet in a club. We didn't meet at church. We didn't fall into love with each other at the university in the same class. What brought us together was sharing the common agenda for the revolution. And once we start seeing things together, differently, what brought together no longer exists, and there's no need for me to be having any kind of relationship.
Yeah.
We must accept that people will have personal decisions and personal developments, and that we are not stuck where we are. What you need to know is that I will remain a loyal and disciplined member of the EFF, and that my coffin will be draped with the flag of the EFF. Even if I remain alone, I will do so because I'm loyal to this cause. And when there were rumors that I'm joining the ANC, my grandmother was still alive and said to me, "You can join the ANC and get all the benefits you want. But what about these people who turned against the ANC in support of you? What's going to happen to these people?" So many people's careers were destroyed. So many people became poor, and some lost even their homes because of this idea called the EFF. And to resign from it, I'll be betraying those people who said we're prepared to take this risk because we believe in the vision of the EFF and its generational mission. So I want to reassure the ground forces of the EFF, loyal, hardworking, disciplined ground forces of the EFF. I am with you, and I will never turn my back against this organization. And I will never turn my back against this building named after one of the best leaders our struggle has produced, Winnie Madikizela Mandela House. So this organization has got leadership. This organization has got structures, and the structures are seized with the process of preparing for conference. So be rest assured, tomorrow the doors of this building will still be opened. We are not closing this building today, and we're not closing this building tomorrow. It will remain here as a monument for the struggle for economic freedom in our lifetime. So I want to repeat, I will be buried with the flag of the EFF. My coffin will be draped with the flag of the EFF, and I will never turn my back on my people.
There is no single one of them who can ever say I betrayed them. I've never sold anyone in my entire life. People used me. People used me for self-enrichment. People became what they became. I never used them for anything. I can tell you now, when they were accused of killing Godrich's daughter, I stood up for them. If I had a problem with them, I would have been a political opportunist and said, you are now accused of a serious allegation. You need to step aside or step down while we're investigating. I said they will never do that. I didn't have to talk to them. That's how much I believed in these comrades. Had something like that be said about me, were they going to say, not him? Had something about me raping a person said about me, something about rape about me being said, will they say the same thing about me? That not him. But I said without asking them twice whether you were there or not, I said, it's not true. I don't know the facts, but it will never happen. They will never have done that. At every opportunity in their private conversations and in their own cocoons, they took that opportunity to discredit me and speak very bad of me. And they thought I didn't know about it. I know them for who they are. But because I chose you, I choose to live with them for the sake of the unity of our movement.
We wish DP all of success. We know that wherever he's going to be of value. We've lost a valuable member as the EFF, but the show continues. Thank you. Thank you.
Of me. It was me and Floyd who sat the two of us in my house in Sandton. And we asked the question, what is the next step? My answer to him was, Floyd, we must make sure we don't go back to Polokwane if we are going to fight back these people. We must do everything in our power to stay in Johannesburg. Because in Polokwane we will not get the necessary support we want. We gathered every little resource that was left and made sure we serviced our rent for the whole year. Then took a decision that we are going to fight them and we are going to fight them hard. We did so, both of us, joined by many other revolutionaries in the journey to build this solid organization. Not a single day did I feel that Floyd is in a business of trying to betray me. Yes, never, not on a single day, showed me any sign of disrespect. Yes, always shown maximum respect to me and always expressed his views to me in a respectful manner. There's never been a day where I thought me and Floyd will not see each other the following day. We've always looked forward to seeing each other, to exchange ideas robustly. But there's something boring about him. Every time we drink, he waits until he gets sharp, and then he isolates me to a corner and wants to sharpen some idea he believes I didn't hear it properly. And that time I'm focused on dancing, even when I don't know how to dance. The guy will be trying to put some perspective into my mind, but he doesn't know because I'm more experienced than him. I will call either Mbuyiseni or Vuyani and say, come and listen here. This is a very important point. Then he comes and shifts his focus to Mbuyiseni or Vuyani. That way I disappear.
And then I will see him the other day. He's a thinker. And he rides around 2 a.m. in the morning. And he can't ride without seeing the stars.
Which will never be distracted by anything. And more than being political partners in terms of the political work, we are brothers. It's like as if we are blood brothers. So there is never a time that...
And he asked me the question, what is the relationship with the president of the EFF? I said this political relationship, actually made an emphasis on, it's a political relationship that we had. Yeah, and of course, because we work in the same spaces, we'll end up doing so many things together. If there's a family gathering, you'll get to know and then support each other and all of those things there. But the relationship was political relationship. And
that's interesting.
that is how it is.
And more than being political partners in terms of the political work, we are brothers. It's like as if we are blood brothers. So there is never a time that the EFF will be distracted. So the opportunists, of course, they will try to give whatever interpretation.
No. So I don't know, Shem. Hey, you'll have to slaughter cows for that fight to happen. It will never happen. That's what the enemy wishes for. He will speak for himself, but from where I'm sitting, I told my son, if I die, you must contact Uncle Floyd so that you guys work together in consultation with your mother on the program of the funeral. My son knows that. So I don't have anybody. Remember, I'm alone. When I was standing there on that thing that took me up there at the in the stadium there, I'm like that. I'm like, I was done. I was alone there. Like if you kill me, it's done. There's no any sibling, no parents, no nothing. So I'm like, for it not to be clumsy politically, you're going to have to consult Uncle Floyd. So you and mom know that, okay, the EFF interests are well taken care of. Because we can't have a situation where there will be an infiltration and then Floyd, they are even told not to speak at my funeral. And then they are very good at hijacking funerals. So why would I entrust someone with such a responsibility if I've got problems with? Floyd to me is not just a comrade, it's a brother. And he will remain a brother even when he pursues his political career differently. We formed this organization together. And I've told him that resigning from the EFF is equal to resigning from himself, because this is his organization. The constitution of the EFF does not allow people to resign and join other political parties and come back to the party. But I've made this offer to Floyd that the day you decide to come back, you are more than welcome, because you are not a member, you are a founder of this political party. So you are not our enemy, will never be your enemies, will continue to engage on different political and personal issues.